guys, so I was pleasantly surprised this morning with a new episode of Sailor Moon Crystal, or actually the first episode ever of Sailor Moon Crystal. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I did not know that Sailor Moon Crystal was coming out this week. Like, I thought it was gonna come out in like August or something. Like, I wasn't prepared, okay? I was not prepared, and I need to do my impressions or like thoughts on the new episode. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about Sailor Moon Crystal. So let's begin. So before I begin, I'm gonna put up 2 disclaimers. The first disclaimer is I was very late bloomer with Sailor Moon. Like, while everyone was watching Sailor Moon and fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, I was finding the Dragon Balls and shooting up Kamehameha waves at people. I didn't get into Sailor Moon until I was in the 7th grade. So like back in 2007. And by then, people were like, Sailor Moon was a distant memory, okay? And everyone was just like, bitch, you're crazy. And I was just like, call me Meatball Head, please. It was weird. Second disclaimer is I watched Sailor Moon in English, so yeah, I never watch it in Japanese. So when I talk about the voice, don't yell at me, okay? Okay, don't yell at me. It's just my opinion. It doesn't really affect you or anything. So the first episode was pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of the first episode ever of the original. And I thought that was really cool because I love to see how like advanced technology can just become, and like just to see how more detail they were able to put into everything. Like her, like even like little things like her like bedroom and stuff, like just to see like all of the detail that they were able to bring forth that they probably weren't able to back then. And that's saying something because 90s Sailor Moon has like even now really good animation, and like it's so pretty to look at, but just to see like the advancement is just so incredible. I know a lot of people when the pictures were first released, a lot of people had gripes with it, like saying, oh, their legs are too long, oh, all their body types are the same, oh, their heads look weird, oh, this just looks that. They just kept like, you know, picking at it. And I personally, when I first saw it, I was like, this is really pretty. Like, it looks exactly, like you can see where the creators were going with it. Like, they, instead of like trying to like remake the anime the way they looked in the anime, they instead looked in the manga and they got their references from the manga. And you can clearly see that in the way that they were drawn. And I just like that they were able to do that. Like, if you watch a lot of anime, like it kind of gets lost in translation the way like the characters are drawn, and it's cool to see that they were able to like look at that and emulate it perfectly, in my opinion, and I like that. I only have one gripe, actually 2 gripes. So these are my 2 gripes, and the first gripe, you guys might agree with me. The second gripe, you guys might yell at me, and I'm ready for the shots to be fired at my face. The first gripe is their transformation. I was really excited because everything else was just so pretty. So I was like, this transformation scene is going to be so fucking pretty and incredible, and I was underwhelmed by it because like it started off really nice, and then when they like got to the end and they started using more of the CGI, it just looked really awkward. And Sailor Moon towards the end, when she was like standing, she looked to me like a lifeless doll. Like, she looked fake. I know what you're thinking, it's an anime, it's a cartoon, of course she looks fake, she's not real, you know, but it just looked fake. Like, it looked even faker than fake. It looked like someone's cheap, like somebody made like a cheap video game of Sailor Moon, you know? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it just didn't look right to me. And the second thing that I had a problem with was her voice. I know you guys are gonna yell at me, but like I said, I watched Sailor Moon in English. And I know what you're thinking, her dub voice was horrible. Yes, she went through like 3 really awkward voice acting jobs, but I was used to that. Like, I'm used to that. Like, her voice, like, I was used to it. And like, hearing her voice, I understand it. Like, I understand why she sounds like that. And the voice actress did a perfect job of emulating a really annoying, bratty, crybaby 14-year-old. But it's just like, I'm just not a fan of high-pitched voices. Like, high-pitched voices for a long time just give me a headache. I just can't deal with it, you know? Like, if I had a Pikachu, I'd probably punch it in the face once or twice if it kept doing like Pika. But that's just me. I'll probably get used to it. So yeah, those are just my only 2 gripes. The opening and the ending songs, were really incredible. I love the whole girl power aspect. Like, the lyrics are just so awesome. They're just like, we don't need no man to save us. We could save ourselves. And I'm just like, yes, yes, Sailor Moon, yes. And I know people are like, oh, Tuxedo Mask always saves Sailor Moon. I don't think Tuxedo Mask saves her. I think he just pushes her in the right direction and show, like in this episode, like, he's just like, he didn't really, like, I think in the original he, like, threw a rose and, like, helped stop the guy. But in this one, he was just like, Sailor Moon, stop crying. Do something. And she's like, you're right, cute boy. I personally don't think Sailor Moon, like, Tuxedo Mask, like, helps save the day, you know? I feel like he just pushes her in the right direction because she is just a 14-year-old. Like, what would, like, when you were 14 and somebody was like, go save the world before everyone dies, like you'd cry too. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. You know what I'm more excited for, aside from the whole show being, like, rebooted and all that stuff, is I really hope that this is a trend, that they start rebooting, like, with this reboot, hopefully it's successful in Japan, and they'll, like older, like, a lot of, like, older anime will be rebooted. Because as much as I love, like, old school anime, it'd be so nice to see, like, you know, like a 2014 or, like, HD-esque version of, like, Yu Yu Hakusho or Rurouni Kenshin or something. I think that'd be really cool. But that's just me. I just like HD things. I'm so excited for, like, all of the merchandise. I'm going to buy everything. Obviously, I jump-started. I just can't wait for, like, little girls to, like, from now, like, little girls now to watch Sailor Moon and be inspired by it like we all were when we were kids, you know? Like, I can't wait for that. Like, I can't wait to see little girls with their hair in pigtails, like, and, like, dressing up for Halloween as Sailor Moon and having Sailor Moon backpacks and stuff. Like, I will live for that shit. If I see a little kid with a Sailor Moon shirt on, I will fucking give her a high five and hug her. Or a boy. Like, boys can like Sailor Moon too, okay? I just cannot wait, you know? Like, I love it. So my question for this video is, what was your favorite or is your favorite Sailor Moon memory that you have as a kid? Maybe you don't have a Sailor Moon memory as a kid. Like, maybe this Sailor Moon Crystal episode is your first memory of Sailor Moon. And, oh, my little scrunchy little babies. You're so little. My favorite memory, personally, I got into Sailor Moon at the tender age of 14. And my favorite memory was going to school and forcing my friends to, like we would have, like, you know, you could go outside and play. We had, like, this, like, bleachers, and I would make them stand on the bleachers and, like, do Sailor Moon poses with me and just pretend to fight wrong and be like, yo, Queen Barrow! Thanks again for watching this video. I really hope that everyone watches Sailor Moon and loves her. And, yeah, she's a gem. She's a gem. She's a crystal gem. We are the crystal